everybody, Tina here with Loving Life's Little Blessings, and I wanted to give you guys a very quick craft room update. I got asked the other day in an email how I was liking this space and how it was coming along, and so I wanted to just do a really brief update, and I wanted to do it real quick here in the morning when the light is really good. We're still not completely finished. I still have to get the wallpaper for this wall and the wall and this back wall. The wallpaper I'm getting is the beadboard wallpaper that's paintable, and that will cover up the plywood, and then I'll paint it. So I just have not, the wallpaper is not in stock right now. So that's all that's left for the room, and then there's a little situation over in that corner, some construction still that we need to do to fix that corner, but it's not that big of a deal. I'm just kind of waiting until the wallpaper comes in, and then we'll finish it up and I'll finish painting. And then of course the ceiling still needs to be painted too. But when you paint a ceiling, you know, it's a pain. So I've been avoiding it. So the reason I've not really talked about it or had very many updates is because the room has actually changed quite a few times as far as where the placement of all of the item, like furniture wise, because I've really had to just live in the space a little bit, and so that I knew, so I could get a better feel how I wanted things. These cubes were stacked. They were stacked on top of each other right here. And it really wasn't working for me because, as you can see on top of those cubes, I use that as like counter space. So I really needed a place to be able to set things. I don't like this getting cluttered up because this is where I stamp, of course, and it's also where I film. My filming and my lights and stuff are set up right there. And then that is where I do all of my admin stuff, computer work, blogging, Stampin' Up stuff, you know. And then in between is kind of where I set stuff that like I'm working on or creating, or so I don't like that space getting really cluttered, and that's what was happening. So I decided to go with my original instinct, which was to not stack those and to just have the counter space, so I could use it as a counter space like I was doing in my other room. So then I had my husband hang up those shelves, and that stuff up there is just, it's what was on the shelves before. Those boxes right there are empty core kit boxes. Those are decorative boxes. There's just some stuff that is put up there that I wanted to get up off the floor, and probably that will change. I'll situate it better. I'll make it look prettier. I just really wanted everything up off the floor. Then I have my chicken wire frame and my Stampin' Up apron, and that's hanging up right there as you come into the door, and it has some cards on there. It has a card from one of my downline. It has a little sign on there that I'll hang, you know, at a later time somewhere else. And then right here, I moved these clear bins right here. I moved that right here. And then that is right there still with my scrapbooks on it. Originally, I put these cubes along this wall, but then I didn't have room for a table really. And that was the whole point. One of the whole points of moving my office out here, so I would have a table so I could do classes out here. So it ended up moving there, and actually I really love that space exactly like that. Our door still opens. That goes to the side of our house. That's where all of our trash cans are, recycling. So it's really nice to just come right out of the house and then be able to get right to that door. So that's perfect. So then still down here, that is my Project Life carts, and that will stay there. If I haven't decided what I'm going to do for a table yet. When I figure that out, then that could change. Those could, I don't know where they would move to, but they could end up moving somewhere else. I'm just really not sure at this point. So then just behind the door right there, I just have an extra chair right there, and then an extra table. And then this is pretty much all the same. I did hang this up. So this is where I stamp, and then I hung this. It's hard to see. Let me see if I can do the lighting different or get a better angle. Sort of, you still can't see it. Okay, that's, let me just keep walking around in circles. Maybe this angle. Okay, so right there, those are cork boards. So those square cork boards in my other room were right under that shelf. So I decided, I'm going slow so you don't get sick. I decided to stick them right there, and I was trying it out to see if I would like it there. And I actually like it where I can pin stuff or that I'm working on, or card ideas, or I'm thinking about doing my schedule up there, like upcoming things, so that I can look right from my computer. When I'm sitting at my computer, I can look right down at that wall and see that cork board. So that's kind of working out. And then down here, the only other thing that's new is this bag was given to me by Patty Bennett. She's one of my uplines, and she had a little birthday gift for me and gave me this bag. And I stuck it right down here for my Simply Scored and my diagonal. And then also all my Cricut mats are in here. I think that's it, yeah. And that just sits right there. So I still have this shelf to hang up. And my Cricut cartridges, you can see, sorry, that probably made you dizzy. There's a chunk of them sitting over there. I still have my Cricut cartridges to bring out. They're still in the shelves in the other room. And I'm just really not sure where I'm going to put them. Oh, and I have some stuff right here to hang up still. This is all mail. Hold on. Let's not give away people's addresses. Hold on one second. Okay. So there's still some stuff. This is my mail basket, so it sits right by the door, and I can just put all my mail for, you know, my Stampin' Up business in here. But I still have these items to hang up, and I'm thinking some of them are gonna go right here, and then I just really don't know where my cartridges are gonna go. Maybe they'll go on this wall. I don't know. I'm thinking about putting that wooden shelf over here, and then putting my Cricut up there, and then also putting my Cricut cartridges on this wall. I really just hesitate to take them out of their boxes because I don't know. I don't want to do that. So we'll see what happens. I'm not sure about that. And I have to wait till these walls get finished anyways before I can decide to hang anything on them. So anyways, that's the craft room update. There'll be a photo of this wall on my website. You can click right at the top of this video and head over there and see the coordinating blog post. And yeah, so thanks guys for hanging out with me, checking out my craft room update. And I will be back tomorrow with something. I'm not sure what, but I'm sure there'll be a project up tomorrow on my blog. So thanks guys. I'll talk to you later.